education in different fields. One is regular education department, SC, ST welfare or BC welfare like that. We want to go integrating all these things. One is residential school where we are getting excellent results. Even winding up of all welfare hostels, we want to start number of residential schools and also cluster school concept where we can give better education, quality education. That is where we are working. And also we are having one advantage. When I was CM, I started self-help groups. These women groups. We are having nearly 70 lakh now. We want to increase 100 lakhs, that is 1 crore. Each women group is very dynamic and also proactive. Our ecosystem is very good. Now they will have 1 lakh rupees as a working capital. They can do wonders in the near future. We want to build up their capacity to do business and also earn money. And also 33 lakh SC, ST families. They are going to have 1 lakh per capita in next 5 years. How to spend that money and how to eradicate poverty, how to empower them, we are working. For all these things, we have created 7 missions, 5 grids, 5 campaign modes, our main themes. Primary sector growth, that is drought proofing of Andhra Pradesh, that is our aim. Port-led, we are having so many ports, I will come back afterwards. How to make it port-based industries and also hub for India and gateway for India, that is how we are thinking. Per capita income to increase from 80,709 rupees in 2013-14 to 2 lakh rupees in 18-19. GSDP to grow from 4.75 lakhs to 12 lakh crores by 2018-19. For this, if you see here, we are having 7 grids. One is primary grid. We are having 7 missions. One is primary mission. Second is urban mission. Third one is industry mission. Fourth one is agriculture. Fifth one is services. Sixth one is skill upgradation. 7 is social empowerment mission. Even primary mission, we are taking up very clearly. Water conservation is our main focus. How to make it drought proofing by using drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation, and also what are all the water we are getting through different rivers, and also rainfall available here, and integrate all these things, how to storage, how to use it, how to make use of this infrastructure we are working. Ultimately, this mission will create even agriculture, soil testing, and also micronutrients, how to balance, finally agro-processing. And also as on today, we are getting some money on agriculture, around 36,000 crores on agriculture. Equal amount of money we are getting in horticulture. Even almost all equal amount of money we are getting from livestock. Even fisheries we are very strong, around 17,000 crores we are getting by GSDP. If you can put more efforts on that, that will increase very sharply. So this is our main concentration. And also urban sector mission, 3 mega cities, 14 smart cities we are planning. Even sustainable urban development by improving transportation, housing, expanding opportunities and living standards. And also how to work it out finance resource mobilization and sustainable urban development. Solid waste management is the biggest issue. We want to go innovative way how to dispose solid waste management, especially water and also garbage. Clean, green, urban places we want to create. Third one, sir, this is industrial development mission. Here we are having so many advantages, mineral-based industries, agro-processing, automobile, and also manufacturing, and also electronics. If you can go through now, around 5 years time, that is 2020, 400 billion US dollars we are going to import in electronics and also hardware. We are creating so many hardware parks, agriculture parks, SEZs, how to encash all these things. And also some industrial smart cities also we want to build up. Infrastructure mission, sir, this is one area we are having strong base. One is we are having 14 ports. Even Singapore, one port, they are built that country, most modern country in the world. Even Hong Kong, one port. Even Dubai, only one port. After that, airport has come, infrastructure has come, urbanization, everything has developed. So we wanted to make Andhra Pradesh as a base for ports. Even if you see, Andhra is centrally located. Uh, West coast there is Gujarat, east coast there is Andhra Pradesh. We want to make use of all these things. Our ports are more suitable. We can make it more deep water ports also. Heavy vessels will come. That is where we want to make Andhra Pradesh a hub for Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, part of Karnataka, even Chhattisgarh, even Madhya Pradesh, all the states can come here. We want to develop it. And also 14 ports like that we are having some plan. Even 4-lane roads connecting city and also nearby capitals and everywhere. This is where we are working in a big way, sir, this infrastructure. Service sector, already explained to you, sir. Even in tourism, construction, hospitality, financial services, education, IT, and other areas we are concentrating. Even IT as a government of India announced Digital India. In that we want to take it up as an advantage, and then we want to go in a big way for service sector, this one. Even in this map, sir, you are having clarity, major cities, tourist places, beach resorts, airports, everything. And finally, sir, knowledge is one area, skill upgradation is very important. There are jobs, there are people, but no skills. That is order of the day today. We want to create one mission approach, we want to take it up, and then we wanted to upgrade skills, existing skills, future skills, students, and also farmers. Across the cross sections, we want to develop this skill upgradation. We have already finalized one corporation. They are private public participation. We are taking on the model of Delhi. Delhi also they create one corporation. 51% private, 14% government. We will work with them. We will involve all stakeholders in promoting skill upgradation. Finally, social empowerment mission. These also, when we are starting economic reforms, we are creating wealth. There are some vulnerable sections, either SCs, STs, BCs, minorities, and also women groups. They are all in a vulnerable position. How to protect them, how to promote them, socially, economically, politically. For that purpose, we are creating social empowerment mission. We will work with focus. Sir, this is our map. If you see here, Rayalaseema districts, one culture, one problem. Coastal districts, they are having some advantages. Even north coastal districts, they are also backward. So we are balancing all these things in Rayalaseema: leather, automobile, biotech, cement, mines, solar and wind power, entertainment, and also transformers, even IT, software, aerospace, spiritual tourism, agri-business we are concentrating. Same thing coastal, totally fruit, vegetables, milk, aquaculture, livestock, food processing, packaging, automobile, transport, textile, pharma, aviation, this type of activities there. Even north coastal districts, software, ITES, semiconductor, steel, and also solar and wind power, textile, education, seafood, packaging, storage. Ultimately, we wanted to go for decentralized development, or otherwise we'll have a problem for future also. District-wide projects we have announced recently. We want to focus that. And also we want to concentrate this time district projections, especially on DSRDP, district domestic product, and also district per capita income. There is a huge variation from district to district. That is the biggest problem. Around 1,10,000 in Visakhapatnam per capita income. Whereas in Srikakulam it is only 63,000 or 65,000. So we want to bridge this gap. So we are concentrating district as a unit. Sir, ultimately, already I have shown you ports we are having very strong base. We want to develop port based. And also Rayalaseema, it is a drought area, more crop for drop, seed capital of the country, micro irrigation program on saturation basis, massive horticulture, floriculture, vegetables and agri-business strategy, at least 1 lakh poly houses and net lawn houses in clusters to support of season, off-season crops for all capital cities in the region, in the neighboring cities, that is Chennai, Bangalore and Hyderabad. Dairy, sheep and also poultry development we can take up there. Sir, here we are projecting 5 grids which are very essential for every citizen. One is drinking water. For that we want to take up as a grid approach. We will get water, it will be a common corporation. We will take water from a reservoir so that it will go, that corporation will take water up to the village point or municipality point or otherwise industry also. There were some famine conditions, there won't be any problem for drinking water or industrial water. Second one, we are taking up roads. For every village, we want to have a tar road. From there, you know very well, basing on traffic, single lane, double lane, 4 lane, 8 lane, all this infrastructure we want to create basing on traffic. Third one, power. Power is very crucial. We are taking up this 24 hours for housing and also 24 hours for industry and also 7 to 9 hours for agriculture. We want to give power, quality power, assured power. We want to go for modernization. We are working in the direction. Even in gas, we are having abundant gas in KG Basin. We have given for the last 100 days, 2 LNG projects. One is in Kakinada, one is in Visakhapatnam. First time in East Coast, 2 LNG projects are coming. We want to take pipeline throughout the state so that I can give PNG pipeline to domestic, LNG for industry, and also CNG for vehicles. And also LPG, it is far away villages, I can give gas, so that every family will have a gas for cooking. There won't be any shortage for industry. For everything, we want to take up as a grid approach. Finally, fiber optic connectivity. To every family, I want to connect fiber connectivity. This is where 4G, I want to take up to mandals, even if possibility for villages. Even Digital India program, we are making use of that. Even ultimately, I want to network everything. Content I want to provide, education, health, anything for that matter, online. Every citizen is empowered to take that information for their future. So this is these 5 grids, that means water, road, power, gas and fiber. Every village, every house, it will reach at the earliest. That is our main concern. And also we are taking up some programs as a campaign mode. This is Pedarikam Pai Gelupu, win over poverty, how to eradicate poverty, we will concentrate. And also Polam Pilustundi, agriculture concentration, Badi Pilustundi, concentration education, and also Neeru Chettu, water and also tree. This is the environment balancing, all these things we want to take up as a program. Neeru Chettu, environmental, how to protect, ecology, how to protect, we are working. Ultimately, Parisubram Arogyam. This is also important now, even to promote tourism. Cleanliness is important. Even for individual sanitation is important, cleanliness is important, so that his health will be improved. So we are taking up these 5 issues as a campaign mode. Sir, we are having plans. Already we have prepared vision document, everything. Only problem is we don't have money. Now we are in deep trouble. There is a crisis, but we are seeing an opportunity. Previous finance commissions, I used to represent at that time, don't penalize Andhra Pradesh because of development. We have controlled population. We have concentrated in education. We are developing our state. If you say you are developed, then we won't give money. That is not correct. It will be disincentive for performance. At that time, I used to fight like that. Today, we are having a problem that Finance Commission has to understand. This is a peculiar problem for the nation itself. Never any Finance Commission has faced this type of problem. This is unwilling bifurcation. They are forced nearly 58% of state population to other part without having anything. Now we have to start building the state from scratch. Now we have lost Hyderabad, a world-class capital city, with historical, industrial, research development, education endowments, around 13.2 lakh crores invested by Government of Andhra Pradesh, Government of India, private sector since 1956. Loss of major economic growth drivers, industrial clusters, IT parks. If you see, sir, I developed IT in Hyderabad, around 65,000 crores as on today contribution to GSTP, and also indirect employment. For each IT employee, there will be 4 or 5 indirect employment. That will add economy further. In Andhra Pradesh, there is not even 2,000 crores GSTP contribution from IT. So we all concentrate in Hyderabad because at that time everybody want to come to Hyderabad. So now I have to start afresh.
14వ ఆర్థిక సంఘం